Okay, Nathan Cox here, coming to you with a product review. I want to review the Porter Cable Oscillating multi-tool. They're very popular tools right now, all the oscillating tools. For those of you who aren't exactly sure what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about here. They're a great little finish tool. They do a lot of neat little jobs. They can cut drywall, plywood, clean out grout, cut off the bottoms of door jambs, and stuff like that when you're doing flooring. They have a lot of tasks they do, and they actually do them pretty darn well. I'll give them credit for that. I was a little leery because a lot of new tools come out, and they promise a whole bunch of stuff, and they maybe only do one thing good, and everything else they do isn't worth the time using them. Now this guy here, it is a finish tool, okay? So if you're looking for the speed and the power of like a skill saw or reciprocating saw, absolutely not going to find that here. This is not going to replace those tools. What it is going to add a tool into your work box that's going to do a lot of good finishing. I've already done some very tight drywall cutting around some vanity cabinets, and I'll put that link down below in the description so you guys can check out that video so you can see how well it does in that. And you can also see the speed that it cuts. So like I said, this isn't the fastest tool, but it really does the precision jobs. Now what I've used it for personally is cutting out drywall and plywood. I haven't had a chance to do the grout yet. Out of the box, this Porter Cable one here that I'm reviewing comes with 3 blades. Okay, let me grab them out real quick. You got the half moon blade with a multi-purpose. You have the multi-purpose straight blade, and then you have the just the wood straight blade. But the problem is this one here. I don't know if everyone got this when they got this. If you also got the Porter Cable, this is a Bosch blade. Now, normally that doesn't make a difference because you buy a circular saw, as long as you buy the right sized blade, you know, with a standard 7 1/4 for your hand saw, or 10 inch for your chop saw, or 12 inch, and then they fit. They just fit. You buy a reciprocating saw, and you buy a sawzall blade, and they fit. You have a jigsaw, and you buy a jigsaw blade. They fit. Okay? But these oscillating multi-tools, unfortunately, just about every brand has their own form of clamping. So that's the one thing that I don't like about these, is you can't just buy one of these multi-purpose oscillating tool blades and they're not going to fit. This blade doesn't fit my saw even though it's the one that came with it. Now the Bosch system uses a completely different clamp system, but I think if I take my grinder and kind of grind this open a little bit, I think it'll fit in. But I can't even use that blade. What else this thing comes with is it comes with this right here. This is a depth guide. Alright, you know, you adjust the depth there, you want to be able to cut. Well, I find these things, it's very easy to control your depth. I found that this got in the way in tight places. All it takes is one Allen screw to take it off. So it's nice. If you want it, it's there. If you don't, it comes off real easy. Also comes with a little sanding pack, a little triangular shaped sanding pad there with a whole bunch of different grit. Sandpaper. The one thing I really liked about this Porter Cable right here is the keyless tool change right there. I'm sorry, the keyless. I'll try that one more time. The keyless blade change. Okay, right there. You just put 2 fingers on it and squeeze. All right. You squeeze it open, slap the blade in place, and there you go. You want to adjust the angle it goes. It's very easy. It holds very good. And for those of you who are like, well, that's exactly like the DeWalt. Well, it is, and that's because the Black & Decker Corporation, which has owned DeWalt for years and years and years, about roughly 2 years ago, purchased Porter Cable and has retooled them to try to be the in-between brand. They're between Black & Decker and DeWalt, so they're kind of that in-between road. So that they have a lot of good, decent heavy-duty properties, but they're not as heavy-duty as the DeWalt. But the reason I picked this one is, even though I normally get the most heavy-duty tool, is I didn't feel that I would use it all the time like I do my reciprocating saw or my skill saw. But it still had a 3-amp motor, which is good. It had a really good keyless blade change. Plus, when this thing originally came out, it was $140, but a couple months ago it had a price drop, and now it sells for $99. So I think that this one here is honestly the best buy on the market right now when this video is being made. So that's why I purchased it. I thought it was the best bang for the buck. I'm very happy with it. Like I said, other than the fact that you have to be very careful which replacement blades you buy, because each company has their own system. Other than that, it's a great little tool. I hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks again.